We don't need humor. What we need is awareness, more awareness.
Chris Pratt, known for blockbuster hits like Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World, is more than just a Hollywood star. He's a devoted family man, a practicing Christian, and a magnet for controversy. Whether it's his beliefs, career choices, or even his sense of humor, Pratt often finds himself at the center of debates. But instead of shying away, he faces criticism head-on with humor, sincerity, and unapologetic honesty. Take, for instance, his lighthearted social media series, #What'sMySnack. While prepping for a movie role, Pratt playfully shared his diet with fans. What seemed harmless to most sparked backlash from some critics who claimed his posts were tone-deaf in the context of social issues at the time. Pratt's response? Pure comedic gold. He sarcastically applauded the critics for their courage, humorously called for a moment of silence for his snack, and even sang Sarah McLachlan's Arms of an Angel in mock tribute. Want more unfiltered stories about celebrities breaking the mold? Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.
Thank you to the people in my comments who've taken the brave step to let me know how insensitive it is for me to continue with What's My Snack. Not today, not now. We don't need humor. What we need is awareness, more awareness of just how bad things are, and that awareness is not going to come with me doing What's My Snack. Today's snack is prawns. I'm going to take a moment of silence for the prawns and the people who comment. In the arms of the
Journey in Hollywood highlights an ongoing issue, the tendency to spark outrage over the smallest things. Take his lighthearted #What'sMySnack campaign, for example. What started as a fun way to share his diet during movie prep turned into a heated debate, with some critics claiming his timing was inappropriate given current social issues. Instead of fueling the fire, Pratt's response cleverly exposed the absurdity of the backlash, showing how far people will go to find fault. The scrutiny didn't stop there. When Pratt voiced Mario in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, fans were divided. Many expected the exaggerated Italian accent iconic to the video games, but Pratt faced a no-win situation. Using the accent could have led to accusations of stereotyping Italians, while avoiding it resulted in claims that he was erasing cultural elements. Pratt addressed the criticism with a sarcastic video mimicking the over-the-top accent, proving how awkward and out of place it would sound in a feature-length film. The message was clear. Rigid expectations can sometimes miss the bigger picture. Pratt's approach wasn't just a way to defend himself. It shed light on the often unreasonable standards celebrities are held to, reminding us to focus on what really matters.
And like, you
did that really well.
Those types of things, you know, it's a me, let's go, these types of things. So we were trying to find a way to put that into the movie, but in a way that would be congruent with a storyline of these working class American guys from Brooklyn.
It's a me for 90 minutes. You know, 10 minutes in, we know it's you.
Yeah. At one point, I was like, can I just say it's
you?
But humor wasn't Pratt's only response. Reflecting thoughtfully on the challenge, he acknowledged the deep connection fans have to Mario's iconic catchphrases, like, "It's say me." These phrases are etched into the memories of generations, and Pratt recognized the importance of honoring that legacy. His goal was to respect the character's history while adapting it in a way that fit the story and tone of a feature-length film. By balancing respect for tradition with creative storytelling, Pratt aimed to preserve what fans love about Mario while introducing him to a broader audience in a fresh, thoughtful way.
You know, come watch the movie. Go watch the movie and then we can talk. I really think that, like, once you see the movie, and you know what? And in all honesty, I think you probably need to watch it twice. I think that, in all honesty, the answer though is that this is a passionate fan base, and it makes sense. Like, I understand, I'm part of it. This is the soundtrack to your youth.
Yeah.
And you don't want someone to come along and cynically kind of destroy it as a cash grab with the movie. I fully understand that. You do not want that to happen. And there were so many hearts and souls and minds dedicated to making sure that didn't happen. And you saw the movie. It's really honors the video game. It honors the world of...
To address critics further, Pratt encouraged audiences to approach the film with an open mind. He emphasized the effort and care that went into creating a story that honored Mario's legacy while bringing something new to the character. His message was simple: give the film a chance before passing judgment.
This is something I did just in this year. I just came off it a couple days ago. It's a 21-day fast. That's kind of, a lot of people are doing it. I did it through my church. It's based on Daniel.
The book of Daniel?
The book of Daniel.
The prophet?
The prophet Daniel from the book of, from the Old Testament, the book of Daniel. He was a guy who, only ate fruits and vegetables and grains and didn't have any leavened breads and didn't have any animal products. And so I was inspired by my pastor. We do it. It's kind of like our Lent, give something up. And so for 21 days, I had no meat, no sugar, no alcohol. And it was actually amazing. It was really...
Chris Pratt addressed the Mario criticism with sincerity, urging fans to watch the film before passing judgment. "Come watch the movie, then we can talk," he said. He even suggested seeing it twice, explaining that he understood the passion of Mario's fan base. "This is the soundtrack to your youth," Pratt acknowledged. "You don't want someone cynically destroying it as a cash grab, and I completely understand that." He reassured fans that the filmmakers poured their hearts and souls into creating a movie that genuinely honored the world of Mario. AS box office numbers later proved this approach, blending nostalgia with fresh storytelling, resonated with audiences. The controversy wasn't just about Mario. It highlighted the challenge of meeting public expectations. Pratt's mix of humor, honesty, and professionalism turned a divisive issue into another moment where he stood firm against unrealistic demands, but this wasn't the first time Pratt faced intense scrutiny. In 2019, he became the center of controversy when actress Ellen Page accused his church, Hillsong, of being anti-LGBTQ. The accusations came after Pratt discussed his faith and participation in the Daniel fast during an appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. This sparked a broader conversation about religion, inclusivity, and Pratt's personal beliefs.
Step of the way, never judging, just gracefully accompanying me on my walk. They helped me tremendously, offering love and support. It is what I have seen them do for others on countless occasions regardless of sexual orientation, race, or gender. Pratt clarified that his faith is deeply personal and cannot be defined by any organization. "My faith is important to me, but no church defines me or my life, and I am not a spokesman for any church or group of people. My values define who I am. We need less hate in this world, not more." Citing the teachings of Jesus, Pratt quoted John 13:34. Jesus said, "I give you a new command, love one another." This is what guides me in my life. He is a God of love, acceptance, and forgiveness. Hate has...
After Ellen Page's tweet accusing Chris Pratt's church of being infamously anti-LGBTQ, she doubled down, stating, "Being anti-LGBTQ is wrong. There aren't two sides. The damage it causes is severe. Full stop." Sending love to all, Pratt responded with grace and clarity, addressing the accusations directly in his Instagram story. "It has recently been suggested that I belong to a church which hates a certain group of people and is infamously anti-LGBTQ. Nothing could be further from the truth. I go to a church that opens its doors to absolutely everyone." He shared a personal experience to illustrate his point, describing how his church supported him during his divorce from Anna Faris. "My church community was there for me every step of the way, never judging, just gracefully accompanying me on my walk. They helped me tremendously, offering love and support. I've seen them do the same for countless others, regardless of sexual orientation, race, or gender." Pratt emphasized that his faith is deeply personal and cannot be defined by any organization. "My faith is important to me, but no church defines me or my life. I am not a spokesman for any church or group of people. My values define who I am. We need less hate in this world, not more." He concluded with a verse from John 13, verse 34, quoting Jesus, "I give you a new command, love one another." For Pratt, faith is about love, acceptance, and forgiveness, not hate.
God loves you
God wants the best for you. Believe that. I do.
Pratt's faith isn't performative. It's a gift he wants others to experience. He's even said,
It is the time that it is, and I don't know that I'm so much more motivated by necessarily where the world is, or if it's just what I'm feeling called to do right now. I think it's a combination of both things, and it feels like an important time for that, and it is an authentic thing for me, and I that kind of a message, it might not be for everybody, but there is a group of people for whom that message is designed, and nothing fills my soul more than to think that maybe some kid watching that would say, hey, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about brand. Let me try that out, That's like the only way I feel like.
Chris Pratt openly acknowledges that he isn't perfect and rejects the notion of perfection as an ideal to strive for. Instead, he emphasizes the importance of grace, both giving it to others and accepting it for himself. For Pratt, faith isn't about living flawlessly, but about embracing love, forgiveness, and growth, even in the face of life's challenges.
So good for your soul. And finally, number 9, nobody is perfect. People are going to tell you you're perfect just the way you are. You're not. You are imperfect. You always will be, but there is a powerful force that designed you that way. And if you're willing to accept that, you will have grace. And grace is a gift. And like the freedom that we enjoy in this country, that grace was paid for with somebody else's blood. Do not forget it.